I was expecting to see a boat when I looked down. Talk about all-terrain.
Oh, nice.
Incorrectly connected to the storm sewers. So instead of going to the sanitary treatment plant, they go right out into the lakes and the rivers through the storm sewer system.
How many of those are there?
Your guess is as good as mine, but a lot. And it's not necessarily intentional. It's when things are being it even happens in new development where they think they're connecting to the sanitary, but they dig to where it should be, and sometimes it's because the as-built plans aren't as good as they should be. So they come to the pipe that, according to their drawings, is the sanitary, and it turns out it's not, it's the storm. And so now that entire development sanitary waste is going right out into the storm sewers. So it's pretty gross.
Dang it.
But the good thing is that there's programs in place to look for those things and to make sure that if they are there, they get found, and then there's correction that has to happen at that point. But yeah, so I started my career looking for illicit connections, and so that can be direct connections to the sanitary.
That's 7 years ago.
Oh yeah, 7 years ago
When
that
did
I
you
started my career.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. 14 years ago.
14 years ago.
Yeah, and we're still working on those same projects, not the same projects that were found.
You're
but
continuing
we're
these.
still looking for these
Well, because
connections.
developments are occurring every, geez.
Yeah, and then you've still got the older developments where they were on sanitary and they thought they got connected to the sanitary. You know, they're on septic. They thought they got connected to sanitary, and those connections might not have happened right, or they might still be on septic, and the septic is failing because over the course of selling houses and things like that, they don't necessarily the education didn't necessarily go to the new owners on how to maintain a septic system and things like that. So there's lots of fun stuff happening in the environmental industry.